It's the High After This Hill. And today we gotta play a different title that takes about 60 gigabytes of the hard drive. Caravan Stories. This is a new IP that I never really heard of, and it's a new title that is free to play. And it uses a browser. And apparently it uses a browser. Apparently it uses a browser of some sort. So now, if I had to tell, this game was originally on the iOS and Android devices, including tablets. So you can pretty much get this game on the same tablet or any other support. Okay, that's new.
昔々のおとぎ話の類には通ずるといささか自負しております。さて、イアルと呼ばれるこの地にも、
Okay.
古より伝わるおとぎ話が数多くございます。遥かなる昔、イアルは多くの強大なる神々が住まうまことに栄えた地でございました。やがて起こりましたのが神々の戦い。大地を割り、天空を乱し、海原を汚す。深く傷ついたイアルが再び命を育むまでには多くの時を要してございます。そして地上に現れた新たな命は異形の者たちが含まれていたのでございます。さて、先の戦いに敗れた神々は邪悪の烙印を押され、時の彼方に追いやられたのでございます。邪神とされし彼らが封じられたそこは、音がなく光も届かず、微塵の安寧も得られぬところでございました。彼らは悲しみを抱えながらも復讐心をたぎらせ続けたと伝えられてございます。ところで皆様は近年世界を騒がせるエニグマの存在をご存知でございますか？恨めしく地上を眺める眼のごとく姿から、時の彼方より邪神が送り込んだのではと噂するものもございます。さらに世界の各地に出没しては人々を襲う黒い魔獣、これも邪神の先兵かと問う者も知らず、答える者も知れ。
I don't even understand the plot, so I wasn't even paying attention.
昔のおとぎ話が今この世に現れたものか、恐ろしくも面白い話でございましょう。そしてキャラバンは空を飛ぶこともできますぞ。
Okay.
誠に便利な代物でございましょう。
The audio got cut off. The audio got caught. The audio got caught off in the last minute. I have no idea what's going on, but apparently the audio got cut off during the last minute. Okay, this is actually kind of different. Okay, that's the entirety of the plot. And the update for this one has been finished. Okay. Wow, no context. Yay, kind of Final Fantasy-ish. And there's more of them. Alright. Was this made by Square Enix or some sort? I don't even know. It seems kind of different. I don't even know how it's going. I am so confused. The body animation went off to a bad start. I am so confused on what is happening. What is going on? I mean, this is we only 10 minutes into the gameplay and we just seen this out of nowhere. I don't even know what's going on. I can't tell if this was an MMORPG for the iPhone or Android, or if it was just a scrap project for the PC. I don't know. There's no specification. I guess this is the prologue before the epilogue. I don't know. The epilogue has to be to the end, I guess. I don't even know. I don't speak Gaijin or Japanese. I can only understand the subtitles, and that I sub alone. And really, I had to admit, the graphics are kind of 3DS-ish type of feel, and it has that motif that it's a game for the mobile franchise. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I'm literally kind of confused with what's going on. I guess we can watch the whole entire scene. Again, what is going on? I get that the full story is about how the Eva came to be, or how the actual story starts. But what's it about? I'm so confused. I mean, Jesus. He's just spraying it. The battle is not over yet. I can see that. What's that even mean? I mean, yeah, start the game. I wanna... Let me just show some gameplay before I get this game off. Apparently this game is free to play, and it takes about 30 gigabytes worth of storage space. Okay, so we also got our character customization going on. So we got humans, we got the standard fantasy types. We got the humans, we got the dwarves, we got the elves, and we got the lizard man and the lizard we got the orc. They spell orc wrong, but okay. We got the geeseys. Yeah, so we have two new races, the Geeseys and the Lizard Maid. They should have called Lizard Woman, but whatever. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with the elf because, you know, tall waifus and all that crap. So might as well. But I want to know what customization is. Is there any customization available? So this game was usually made for the mobile title. I have to assume that this game was only in production. And has the same voice actor, so. We might as well go with this smart redhead figurine. I don't know. Might as well go with the bob head. So can we name it High Asinus from this point on? Oh, you can't. If this was a limit for this, I'm gonna be surprised. But apparently there's a world limit, and we can't name it 8 characters, so we have to go with NGP node for short. Sucks, but I guess it's a mobile title ported to the PS4. And let's play this game. So I'm only gonna saw a couple of gameplay footage until much later, and then I'm gonna get this game off my radar. This game takes a lot of gigabytes, and I will assume that this game was migrated. I would assume that this game was from Japan, and this game was actually ported and translated and localized to the West by the time this game was already popular. I'm not sure how this game usually functions. Also, some of the other gets caught off too many times. Now, I don't know the story, but I guess that you defeat. Yeah, it's like the lipstick game is pretty much bad. I guess that the audio has some glitches to some degree, and I don't even know what's going on for this point on, but oh, it's not a MMO, it's not a SimCity knockoff. Oh, it's a three-dimensional MMORPG. Got it. It's like onigiri, but not your quality. So I didn't know this was a MMORPG compared to Final Fantasy 13. So yeah, it's one of those RPGs where you don't do anything and some of the text are actually caught out to the screen. I don't even know how the combat works, but I guess that it's like rather cantos. I guess. I don't know how the combat works. Is that I guess it's not tone based as you might think. So. I don't know. What? Okay, I'm kind of confused. Okay, what am I doing? I mean, seriously, I don't even know what I'm doing so far. I'm just as confused as I am. Part of the problem with this game is that they don't usually teach you how the game usually functions. I mean, I could, but the text has been cut off. It's like you can't even see half of the text without. I can't even see half of the text, and I don't even think you can actually get access to the actual options themselves. You're pretty much kind of screwed. I mean, I would rather get this game for the iPhone, for the iPad. And really I might as well do that instead, because I can't even see the screen half of the time. I mean, hell, they don't even teach you the comic mechanics, how they usually work. You just pressed it. And I have to assume that this game was originally made for the iPad. I don't even know why they have it for the PS4 or consoles, for that matter. I just usually find it kind of confusing that they would actually put a JRPG to a console. I mean, one thing I find it odd about JRPGs is that when it comes to free-to-play JRPGs, they try to make it more of an MMO similar to Sword Art Online, but it fails miserably because half of the time the comic mechanics are not actually explained, and you have a hard time trying to understand how the gameplay function works, and most of the time there's a lot more content that's not really necessary. And I have to assume that this was usually made for anime fans. And let's not forget that when it comes to dialogue, the audio always gets cut off 99% of the time. It's like, was this? Did they make this game? Did they actually bomb wash the game because of the data they had to meet? I don't know. And I find it weird that you know, I'm not sure what did the devs have in mind. Maybe it was made for anime fans, but I don't usually go to a lot of anime conventions from time to time. I mean, keep in mind that if they actually explain how the game works, maybe it does, but here's the thing. I actually changed the window ratio on my PS4 already, but even if I did that, it doesn't really do any justice. I mean, you just press X and you just attack. And I don't even know what is happening. I mean, I feel bad for the voice actors who actually work on this title, and most of the time they didn't really get paid enough to do most of the front lines, so they gotta show pay. That's my theory, but that's my only proof of transparency. Now here's the thing, I played a lot of anime type games in the past, and one thing you have to know and have to understand is that a lot of anime type of games are usually made for cash grabs and mostly money making purposes. I mean, I would never be surprised that if this game was a gacha type where you just spend money to get some gacha picks, and then you just usually get some characters. And depending on how many tries you usually do, I'm assuming you get a legendary or epic. Now what makes this game different is that the production value for this is actually kind of high. In actuality, they actually put a lot of effort into the cutscenes, and I guess they want to make it more of a passive project. And there's also text as a visual novel. So we got a Tusune of something. And I can't tell if this was an MMORPG. I mean, I play most of my MMOs on my iPad because it has a decent processor. It has more power. And you can tell it's a JRPG because of it also has one of those power ratings that they have for every MMORPG, so you can tell there's one of those JRPGs that has a lot of easy to use mechanics, so I'm not surprised. Also, some of the textures are actually kind of weird. I don't even know what I'm doing, but you know, oh, there's also the mouse settings. Apparently you can use your mouse. So I understand that this game was for the PC. Now the controls are actually kind of weird. There's other settings that this game has, and not sure how it works. Oh, so it's one of those gacha type games that you usually could get. We got the humans, we got the elves. So it's like World of Warcraft. You get your different storylines, and some of the characters are actually kind of decent. So you got the dwarves. They misspell orc. It's like, I'm assuming that this is like I don't know, Dragon's Crest steroids. You got the lizard man. You also got the crazy. I don't even know how you supposed to pronounce that, but we got the beast. And I don't even know what you're supposed to do, but I mean, I would play this game if it wasn't for the fact that the screen is too big. I can't even see the text at the bottom because it's being cut off. But maybe it might be my imagination. I'm sorry, what? I guess you auto attack? I don't know. I mean, I would play this if you have the option to do JRPGs, but you don't. It's kind of weird. I actually don't expect this to usually, I guess you have to press X on the enemy to start the battle. Alright. Now the graphics, even though they don't matter, they're kind of decent from my standpoint. I have thought the graphics are often fantasy as in the 3DS, and especially if they actually put a lot of effort into the extra details of the game. I would give them partial credit, though. They do actually put a lot of effort into the design, and I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that they actually put this much effort for a free-to-play game. Now, I'm not sure how the grinding process works. I get that this is a free-to-play game, and I can't really expect anything. I know for the fact that this is a free-to-play game, and there's gonna be a lot of microtransactions, and it's going to have that gacha mechanic into it that's gonna annoying to some degree. So I can't really expect anything else. And pretty much there's gonna be a lot more content because really the whole game is kind of confusing. I don't even know what's going on for spawner, but I guess that, and some of these enemies will respawn in the same location, so the max cap for these is the level 30 for these. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, you get gems. Oh, that's right, you get gems. I forgot. I guess we should get to all my characters are level 10. Got it. It's kind of similar to Fate Go on a mobile. Now, I'm not sure how easy or difficult this game would be, but I'm not sure how it works. They never usually explain to you how the game actually functions, but I mean, I know what passive skills are, but I played JRPGs before, and I actually know how they usually work, so I guess we could get to level. You can't even see half of the screen. I just don't know. At some point, I have no idea where to put to go next. I mean, this game has a real rate of enemy spawning. Enemies will usually spawn in different areas for no apparent reason, and sometimes enemies will usually spawn enemies and sometimes enemies will usually spawn in different areas of the map, and sometimes you have to usually defeat every single enemy so far. But for this area, all enemies are easy to kill. And we get some achievements, but it's not really worthwhile. That means we waste our time. Okay. I wanna... we got 3 gems, but, this is to be it. I can never understand the whole context. There's supposed to be more to this game than I ever imagined, but... I mean, can we just skip this? Because I don't usually... So that's our first boss, apparently. As I said, now the animation is kind of okay or decent in some cases. They could usually do more, but pretty much it could be good. The animation is kind of weird in some cases, but we got the demon Borton. You can move in the battle, but the way you do it is actually kind of weird. I guess that's supposed to be scripted. I mean, I guess this was originally meant to be a MMORPG for the PC, but for the PS4, not at all. And I don't have a big TV to show. And if I have a big TV in my disposal, it's gotta have the same results. I'm not sure how long this game is gonna have, because I'm not sure how much content this game is going to have from spawn on. That's it. I'm going to assume the content here is only going to be limited to 1. Beyond that, I never usually give any specification, but you know what? I mean, it's only good if you play on the tablet or your phone, but playing on a console doesn't really make any sense. I never understand why they would have okay.
あなたがルブイラ？
Oh yeah, this game. Apparently, this game is not on the App Store. I forgot. Apparently, this game is not. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to say that you can't get this game on the app in the. You can't get it in the iTunes store. Apparently, you can't get this game on the iTunes store. It's only available for the PS4.
そう、ルブイラがそんなことを。
お母さん。
You know what? I mean.
それはルブイラの思い込みね。そう。私の言葉が信じられないのならルブイラに従いなさい。思えば独り立ちには頃合いね。自分自身の目でエルフの世界を巡り確かめてみるといいわ。ただし自分たちの行動には全て責任を持ちなさい。それが大人になるということです。
You know, here's what I know so far. I say about the audio all the time, but it's not the music, it's not the sound effects, it's actually the voice acting. And apparently, you know, this game is not that available in the iTunes store. So I guess that this game was only available for the PS4. But my thing is that how come they don't even make the game for the console? Sorry, for the Apple, for the iPhone and the Android. I mean, to be fair, the iPhone 11 Pro. The iPhone 11 Pro has been released already, and mind you, that type of phone can handle all the gigabytes and terabytes of phone storage. The vast majority of people usually get 256 gigabytes worth of. I mean, most people usually get a lot of gigabytes on the phone. So I never understand why even the iPad 11 can't usually handle this much graphics capabilities. I mean, think about it. The newest iPad can usually handle maybe 10 times the processor that this game could usually handle. And really, for MMORPG, there should be no reason why this system. I mean, let's be fair. Anyone in the grandmother has an iPad, even for me. I have the iPad Air. I have the iPad Air 3rd generation, and believe it or not, it's not even that difficult to usually get. pretty much this has to be an MMORPG, but I'm not sure if this game was on the Xbox One. Hold on. So I bought that. That was my super fight. So yeah, apparently I got a emergency call from my super fight. So and kind of hectic. They don't really expect that usually happen, but so yeah, where was I? Oh, this game. I mean, pretty much that's pretty much the entirety of I had to make sure I don't usually get myself killed, so I'm not sure how it works, but I guess that there's only a couple of missions for level 2. Honestly, I don't even know what else to say about it. It's such a typical MMORPG you usually play, and really it does a regular MMORPG. The strange part about it is that you can't get this game on the iOS, no Android devices, be it iPad or iPhone or Galaxy Note. You can only get this on the consoles. I'm not sure if they're going to have it on the Switch. I usually play my MMORPGs on the go because time restraints, and really I don't have a lot of time to usually make a lot of content. But my only saving grace is that, you know, I can show some gameplay footage and then I'm gonna get this game off my radar. I want to continue playing it, but the thing is I don't have a lot of gigabytes left on my space, and I need to save some space for when I actually have it. I mean, maybe I will continue playing it if I have the storage space, but I will usually need a hard drive to save it. Really, I don't even know. And that's why I use that's my only saving grace for now. I mean, pretty much I don't even know what to expect. I mean, the fact that the audio has some I mean, some of the audio already gets cut off. I mean, I don't really think I should continue playing it, but this is the only time I actually play an RPG that has some issues with the audio. The gameplay is actually kind of fine, but it's actually kind of average to some degree. I mean, it's without the handle, but
使ってみます。使えるかな。
I'm not gonna read the entirety of the text one by one. I mean, some of the fights are so easy to the point where you could just speed through this to some degree. It's not even that difficult in the sense that so pretty much besides that, you can also recruit some and you can also recruit enemies to your side, kind of similar to Shin Megami Tensei. And pretty much, so pretty much is all those Shin Megami Tensei reference. Okay, so we hit the cats. So there's animal abuse on steroids. Yeah, so we hit the cats. That's new. So it's kind of similar to Yokai Watch and Shin Megami Tensei, in the sense that to recruit enemies to your side, there's a rate you have to do. And sometimes it doesn't really happen automatic. You need to have a lot of patience if you want to have enemies on your side. I try to have the ghosts on my side because ghosts are usually kind of epic. But why you even fight a cat is beyond me. I don't even know how the recruitment mechanic works. I guess it's actually kind of random if the enemy wants or doesn't want you to join your party. I'm not sure how you're supposed to recruit enemies. I guess it's kind of random how many enemies that want to join your party. I guess it all depends on the. I guess it depends on the RNG. In some cases, I don't even know. Like I want to have these ghosts in my party, but it's not usually possible because the RNG is actually kind of random in most cases, and there's really no guarantee if they will or will not join your party. It's just kind of random in most cases. We're finding cats apparently. I mean, I have no idea what's going on, but So we have a ghost of a team. So it's pretty much similar to Shin Megami Tensei. It's actually kind of random when the enemies will join your party. There's like a certain percentage of wherever the enemies will join you, but it's not really consistent, and you have to guess if the RNG is gonna be your side, or if if you usually random at best. I mean, I have to assume that this is all because the RNG is actually kind of all over the place, so I mean, I don't even know. I mean, the black cats have this tendency to heal themselves, so I wouldn't even know which is which. I mean, it's kind of confusing because they never usually tell you how the mechanics work. They do tell you, but it's actually kind of vague. There's also this shiny variant. And I don't even know how you're supposed to get these characters from base by base. I mean, I don't even know how you're supposed to get these variants. There's also a cooldown with some of the skills, so I know the fights could be tedious if you don't have the patience. For the most part, your enemies will usually get killed way too easily. I mean, I don't even know how the combat usually works. I mean, I guess that it's kind of similar to Final Fantasy. I'm so confused. I mean, to think a black cat can usually kill you in one hit. And we have to escape, but apparently we die. I don't know what to say about this game. Is that it's such a typical MMORPG where you go to one objective, you get some free EXP and gold, and then you just do another quest, and vice versa. Not that really different about it, but to do the same scene again and again. Jesus. I mean, it has variety, but the scene is that it's actually kind of weird how they actually sprayed it. It's like World of Warcraft with anime aesthetics without the fear of it. And really, it's usually kind of confusing to say the least. And I guess that this will work well on a mobile title, but the fact that you don't have an option to do so makes it impossible. And I'm not going to read every single text because really I have other things to do, and I mean, there has to be a reason why some of the boss battles are usually mundane and not really necessary. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what to do from this point on because some of the boss fights are not that interesting, and you know, might as well play this if a different time when I have, but you know, this game takes about 68 gigabytes, and gigabytes is more important to me. So, and the fact that I already did source of gameplay footage means that there's nothing else to say about the game so far. You just have your one encounter with the enemies, and that's about it. There's really nothing else to say about it. That's all you usually do.
Hi. わかります。
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can say good about this game is that they put a lot of effort into the actual cutscenes. I can see why this game takes over $60 because they put a lot of effort into cutscenes. Because they never really explain why they had to put so much effort, but I guess each story is actually different for each character or each race you play as, but I mean, this will work well on Nintendo Switch.
Hi. 愉快ですな。
It has some in-house customization, but so it's kind of similar to SimCity, and it says that you need to have some microtransactions to even complete your. And I guess you could grind to each post. I don't know, if you want to grind to some bit and actually get every single character, you could do that.
久しぶりでしたが、大丈夫そうでございますね。さあ皆さん、急いで乗り込んでくださいませ。
Really hope they actually could fix some of the audio, but it's already too late from this point on. I have to admit, this is one of those games that are pretty much average, but I usually wish they could do more with the IP in question. There's not much to say about it, but I don't know. My only best bet is that they should do more with the title and provide more updates and content. Otherwise, it's usually the same.
We are?
Oh yeah, it has gacha. Oh yeah, it does in fact has gacha elements inside of it. Of course, it has some gacha elements. Of course. I mean, that's pretty much it. My only best bet is like you have to fight the final boss if you want to progress. And that's about it. There's really nothing else to say about it, but the only objective of this game is that you have to fight the final boss. I hope for the best that you actually could I hope for the best that you actually honestly, that's pretty much about it. I'm just going to get a couple of more items, and really the only thing you're getting so far is just a couple of new content. And I don't even know what's going on. So pretty much I'm gonna end this video at a side note. I mean, this game's only good if it was on mobile devices. But unfortunately, you can only play this game on the PS4. And there's also fast travel into this, so yeah. And you guys need to upgrade something else, so that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just one of those gacha type games that you just put some items, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing really that much special about the game. It's only good if you have a pastime, but you know, this game takes a lot of gigabytes of storage space, and I really need some space too, so that's pretty much it. I mean, the only thing I would say so far is that the game should fix the audio. But other than that, the game is actually kind of decent. It's not that great, no bad, but it's fairly decent and well executed. Now, sometimes I only wish that you actually could change the extra cats, but for the most part, it's not even that bad. It's Final Fantasy on steroids, but really hope they actually improve upon it. So, I mean, graphics are kind of good, gameplay is actually smooth, and vice versa. So I'm going to be I'm pretty much like going to end this video on this side note. And it's also photo mode, so yeah, I'm going to end this segment for now, and that's pretty much it. So this is pretty much it. I usually wish that they could actually do more for the game, but this seems to be it for the now. I have all the titles I have to play with, and by tomorrow it's gonna be my birthday, and it's gonna be a lot of content to settle. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. I mean, I do this on a Monday, but I had to go on Monday. So rat-tat-tat, sign off. I have a decent ultimatum. This is y'all to handle, and hope you guys have a decent Father's Day. Even though it's over, but who knows? So let me get this game on my radar, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Peace out and sayonara.